All right, here we are. First race of the championship 4. We got great race tonight. We'll go over our results from qualifying. We had Daniel Everly take pole, Bobby Grady P2, Sean Wilder P3, Mason Connell P4. So our third place position and fourth place position are both in the chase for the championship. P5 we have Dustin Bloodworth, P6 Shane Williams, P7 Aaron Vogt, P8 Noah Tills, P9 KT McCon. In 10th we got Chris Weiniger, another one of our championship series drivers. In 11th we got Josh Presley, 12th Danny Gross, 13th Stanley Hill, 14th John Shields, 15th Brandon Dayoff, 16th Brad Dorr, 17th Matthew Chase, 18th Anthony Hall, 19th Corey Moore, and 20th Kyle Rogers. And here we go, we're going green. That was quick.
That was quick. 21st is Trenton Bessborough. And our pole sitter had a penalty to serve from last race, so unfortunately he goes from the pole all the way to the rear of the field. But as we see Sean Wilder take the lead here, definitely going to get himself a point for leading the lap. Everything's about points now. Any of those guys in the pink banners, which we have first. Sean Wilder, our next playoff contender, is 5th and 6th, as Mason Connell and Shane Williams are really close to each other. Just KT in between them. And then we have Chris Weiniger in 10th. So everybody's in the top 10. We'll see where they head out at stage. Stages are race info.
37? Yep.
Yeah, 125 laps tonight. Stages are at 37 and 75. 1 fast pair and 4 extra tire sets. Under the lights at 68 degrees. Track temp is 70. So pretty nice
what a great
night. Yeah.
What a great race to start the championship 4 off. Kansas is fun, under the lights, perfect track temps. These guys in the truck should have some good green flag racing. We gotta have one of our drivers now that's in the championship 4 sitting in the lead, and the other 3 drivers are sitting strong. There's a reason why they're here.
There is. Now this track is a little different. I normally run high side 1 and 2, low 3 and 4 to about 10, 12 laps. Then I go high the rest of the way. I feel like it really does save some tires, even though the high side normally isn't the case. But between the speed and the tire save, I think that converting up to the high side on both corners really pays dividend in the long run.
Well, and this is a great track with this field to have some green flag racing. With that being said, we have our stages are at 37 and 75 right now, about 25 to 28 laps out of a tank of fuel. So if this stays green, it'll be interesting. Obviously, green flag pit stops makes the race more interesting. Brings a lot more things into factor in terms of speeding in the pits, missing your box, all those kinds of things.
Well, this is just going to be a good race, I think, with these amount of good drivers in here. Not the biggest field with only 22, but all these guys are good drivers. Not to mention, this is kind of a a dual line racetrack. So, I mean, multiple grooves are going to be had and formed here. So it's gonna make for some really good racing.
And yeah, and for Sean right now, he's out there in the front and he's got his teammate behind him. So he's really set up well right now because Bobby's not going to try to pass Sean. He's just going to protect him. I mean, he might try to
like a win here.
Oh, he would. He's not going to push it right now, I don't think. Oh, maybe he will. I don't know. But I think he would rather have Bobby in his rearview mirror than maybe a non-teammate. Tough to say.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I'd much rather have a teammate.
It's tough to say if Bobby's going to look to pass him right here or just kind of run with him. Maybe do a little blocking. Dustin Bloodworth running strong. Longtime driver.
He is
HVRL.
A teammate of mine last season and a teammate before that in another league. I met Dustin in, and he is a real strong driver, especially on these intermediate tracks. So he has a tendency to just have some bad luck at some tracks sometimes, but if he's out front, he can definitely keep pace with these guys.
He's doing it right now, and then what do you got? KT in fourth.
Yep, KT in fourth, kind of on it. You know, he won our Gen 6 race to
he did
make his way in the playoffs. That was awesome to see, even though it knocked me out, but that's all right. It was good for
me
KT.
as well.
Yeah.
I had a rough round of 8, that's for sure. That happens. Also happens when you don't practice.
Yeah, it'll do that. Looks like Dustin Bloodworth's going to try to make the pass here on Bobby. It looks like he's coming after Wilder to go for that lead.
Yeah, he's got a good pace right now. We're on a lap 11 right now. These guys are just out turning laps.
They are.
Nice, clean, running smooth.
Looks like Bloodworth is running the faster lap. Danny Gross. Mason Connell really ran the fastest laps that lap, and then
he did pretty significantly.
Bloodworth is running about a 10th quicker than Wilder up front there. Looks like Chris has fallen back to about 11th there. He might be saving some tire, knowing that he probably have to go. Here's the thing with the stage. What did you say fuel was? About 25?
25 to 28, I guess. I mean, that's a little vague, but
if you're in
Sean wasn't exactly sure.
Right. If you're in a championship there, do you take tires? I think I take tires just so I can go for stage points.
Stage?
Yeah.
I mean, with this point set up, I think you got it. If you're a championship 4 driver, you've got to go for stage points. You got to go for the stage win. You got to, and then worry about the win. But if you can knock out,
3 wide
my goal
here.
would be.
I'm sorry, Noah Teals,
yeah, you're good.
Shane Williams, and Chris Weiniger is on the inside. They were 3 wide
with
there.
Anthony Hall right behind him.
Anthony Hall right behind him. Noah Teals has a real good run off that top line. See, all these guys right now here on lap 13 should really be running that high side out of 3 and 4.
Well, just wondering if Wilder has a plan in place because his lap time was the fastest lap last lap. If he's not, if he's just managing tires and some of these guys were pushing too hard, he does have the advantage being out front like that with that clean air. But he's the only one breaking 31 seconds. Granted, he was close, but.
As Chris and Shane get into it right back there.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
I think Chris may have self-cleared himself. I didn't see for sure.
That was 2 of our championship 4 drivers.
Chris Weiniger here. Let me rewind that and see what happened. I don't know if Shane hit the wall and came down or Chris may have just cleared himself, but let's find out here. Yeah, that was 2. Imagine 4 out of our 22, and 2 of these guys had to find each other. All right, here we are. We see Chris on the inside here. Shane Williams on the outside in that Sim Max Red and Black 38. Looks like they're giving each other room. Yeah. I would say, if anything, that was just on Chris, just not leaving Shane had nowhere else to go. I mean, he even bounced off the wall. So
Yeah.
is Chris just coming up a little bit too much?
Shane.
Ooh, Shane really got, that's his fast repair for sure. Chris got some damage. Don't know if it's going to be a fast repair. Now you really have a decision to make whether that's working or not. Everybody's coming into the pits, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, Shane's truck's dog walking on him, so.
Okay, so my stages don't want to work right now, apparently. But, oh, maybe that's because it's under caution. But, who's Chris or Shane's, you said?
Shane, his truck's got some decent suspension damage.
We're on 16 of that, so they can make stage here, I believe, if they go in. So, because they have, 20 laps left? Yeah. So everybody should be able to make stage, so everybody's going to have to come in and pit here.
Yeah.
It looks like a lot of people just got gas. This is really a time for Chris to go ahead and use the set here. He could use the fast repair and his tires and probably really make up some ground.
It looks like he's just getting a repair done.
It looks like he is. He is probably going to decide to save it. Shane Williams may have a tow. Okay, Shane Williams is out now.
He probably used his fast repair.
Oh, yeah, he had to have because he looks nice and shiny. Chris here, let's see if they're beating away on his truck.
Yeah, Chris is going to play the long game, save that fast repair. I don't blame him.
Chris better come on out.
Yeah, he's got the leader. Yo, he's cutting it close.
Oh, yeah, he's got it. That's good for
Yeah,
Chris.
he's got it.
So hopefully he gets most of that done. I wonder if he did take tires. Check out his vehicle here. Rear looks good. Sides look good here. Oh, no. Look, a little bit of front bumper damage he still has, it looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Definitely has some right front damage. Man, we got to be quicker in pulling some of these guys up for interviews. By the time I look at replays, I already forget.
Yeah. Well, we got Wilder has control of the pack here. I'm going to see if he can hold off Bloodworth on the high side. As we go green, Wilder gets a good jump.
That's a good jump. Now we're going to see this battle continue right again with Bloodworth and Bobby. But Danny, man, Wilder got a great jump.
Yes, he did.
Then with Danny here, keep it to the bottom. I know on the restarts you really kind of want to be on the bottom because you can really, it feels like you can get a lot more speed and it'll hang tight to the bottom on the restarts. But after that, they might want to start transitioning.
Right. Once the momentum and you've picked up top speed, you're gonna have more speed coming off the high side. But yeah, to start out, absolutely, you can get down low, you can shorten the track up, and you can just have more grip.
All right. So Chris is in 20th right now. I don't know if he's filling his truck out. Might have a little damage back there. So we'll see if he can gain back up. It looks like we got about another 17, 18 laps.
We got Wilder in first, Mason's in 9th. And that puts where's Shane at currently?
Matthew Chase is in 7th right now.
Shane is in 13th.
But his fast repair is gone.
Yeah, he's got to keep it clean. It should be a track though, with these trucks, 21 of them in here, 22 of them in here tonight. They should be able to stay clean for the most part. It's until the end. It just depends on how aggressive it gets at the end of a stage or I like Kansas. I feel like it's a really easy track to race on.
It is.
We got Mason's too wide with Anthony Hall right behind him. Noah Till's right there with him. Matthew Chase has moved himself up to 7th. Wilder's just out there running lap sled. Off to a good start.
Shane Williams just passed Mason and Noah, kind of split them both, and I think Mason took tires for sure because he is flying.
Oh, you mean Shane?
Yeah. Shane definitely took tires. I don't know what his laps say, but I can promise he took some tires.
Well, his lap time was only a 31 flat, and
He was in traffic.
yeah, he was okay, but he drove around him like
Yes.
he had brand new tires.
He just went up into Matthew Chase. Throw that yellow. You got it or no?
Yellow.
Yeah, they were almost stopped there. Why didn't want to throw that, but we'll throw
Yeah.
it. It's fine.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, he was flying and he just kind of slid up the track and collected Matthew, and Mr. Chase was just, I felt like an innocent bystander on that one. But
just a little too excited maybe to.
oh yeah. He was going to win stage there if it stayed like that because he was on those fresh tires. He had a great idea there, getting on those new tires and going for it though, because that really would have paid out. But this is why we race the race, right? These things
Yep.
like this happen. I'll tell you what, Chris might be okay to see that though.
Yeah. I mean, Shane used his fast repair. He used a set of tires, and
Yeah.
I don't know that his truck got a ton of damage there. It didn't get a lot, but he got some.
Yeah, as you see, he's coming off the exit of 4 right here. He just goes up. Kind of almost the same thing Chris did to him.
To him, yeah, just reverse the roles.
Yeah. Yep. He just did it to Matt. I mean, it
Matt-
looks like Matt came down just a tish, but I mean, no matter what, I think they
That's
were
on
still
Shane. Yeah,
still probably gonna connect there. Yeah, but probably not too much damage for both of them. So that was okay. I'll tell you what. Why don't you go and bring Wilder in the booth? Let's talk to him. I don't think he's pitting this go around. So
no, he's not. Let's. Sean Wilder, you up here in the booth, having a good race so far out there in clean air. Tell us about it.
Yeah, clean air seems to be the way to go. Try the high line a little bit, just didn't seem like it mattered really. Actually, they caught up a little bit when I went out there, but so yeah, we'll just see how it goes. Some of these guys are getting fresh tires, so we'll see if they can catch me.
well, I think Shane did use fresh tires, and he was coming, and I don't think there was no doubt that he probably wasn't going to win that stage right there because he was flying. But unfortunately, he just came up on Matthew Chase there. They got into a little incident there, so, and I believe he already used the fast repair, so that's going to put him a little bit behind the 8 ball. So that's one less guy with a set of tires you have to worry about for this first stage.
Yeah, I guess they both got into some issues there, him and Chris, and I'm not sure where Mason's at, but whatever. I like it out front. It's I almost went and pitted right there, but decided to stay out and see what happens.
Yeah, Mason's currently 8th.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's probably going to be coming though, so.
All
Yeah,
right.
he's got some tough drivers to get through. Good job. Got a good clean race going so far, so keep it up.
Thank you. Try to keep it up here.
Sean, definitely a driver capable of leading most of the race, finishing it off, as long as he can just stay the course and not get himself in trouble. He's got plenty of pace. The other thing about Sean, he knows how to save, whether it's fuel, whether it's tires. Like, he has racecraft. The only thing that's ever held him back was getting into trouble.
And that radio button.
That radio button, yeah, he likes to tell somebody if they messed up.
Oh, we love you, Wilder. No, he is. You know, last season, I think he's come a long way on saving his tires too. Because last season, I don't think that was one of his stronger suits. But this season, I mean, he's always been able to save fuel. That dude is a genie when it comes to that fuel tank. But tires this season have been a lot better for him. So I'm interested to see. Apparently, he thinks Mason took tires. The way it sounded like, right?
I don't. Yeah, I didn't pay any attention to who we thought.
Yeah.
Green flag.
We're going green. They've got about 10 or 11 laps here. We'll see what happens. I mean, you're going to know who's on fresher tires for sure.
I don't think he took tires.
I don't think so either.
Because he was at the end of the field, at the tail, and had to use a fast repair.
I mean, the challenge for
And he
Mason
came
is
out eighth, so.
he's got a lot of fast trucks to get by to get to Wilder, so that's going to be really tough. Chris is starting to make a run back up.
Shane Williams is here in 21st at the back here. He's trying to make his way back up. Looks like he got most of his damage done, or a little bit. I'm sure he'll get a little bit more done. He's just going to have to forego this stage.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you can get lucky and get back out there, but we have Bloodworth trying to battle Wilder for the lead there. See, Bloodworth made...
Yeah, well, Wilder definitely didn't get the restart that he did off the last caution. Probably a little loose. I really talked about someone lagging. Oh, yeah. Whoa. We need to... Who is that? Oh,
Yellow.
They just caused a wreck. Did you see that by chance?
I did, but I'm going back. I'm on Aaron Vogt right now. We're going to go back and see what happened there. That was the... Try to see who that was. That's Anthony Hall. Big time leaking. I don't think I caused the... Yeah, that didn't cause the wreck.
It caused some drivers to get... Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He is...
We'll just give him a warning on that. And,
yeah, I'll be back.
Here we are. As we are on Aaron Vogt in the 22, which is on the high side there. As you see, it looks like KT just kind of comes up into Aaron there. What it looks like. Let's get a better view at that for everybody. KT in the middle, Aaron at the back. Yeah, KT just came up. I don't think he knew Aaron was going to be there. He got the blinker going down there. Got Chris getting a little bit of damage. Ooh, Trenton really getting hit hard there. KT getting involved. Noah. Shane Williams gets it again. That's not going to be good for Shane Williams there. Thought he was so far behind there wasn't going to be no way he was going to get involved in that. Watch Shane Williams be here. Oh, Shane Williams gets hit in the rear there. Yep, Matthew gets Shane there. A little bit extra damage there. Oh, Shane Williams is in. His truck is in bad shape for having no fast repair.
Yeah, and Chris has found his way up into the top 10. So you got Wilder.
Yeah, Chris took a little bit more damage there.
Oh, did he?
He did, just a little bit. Not much. Not much.
Wow.
I think it's almost to the point though where if you're Chris, you're gonna want to use your fast repair Maybe, I don't know. I guess it all depends how much he had left, right? If he had 3 minutes left, plus he just got hit there, you'd probably want to use it. But if you only have a minute, that's definitely going to be a tough call.
Yeah, man, Mason's worked his way up into 6th, so Mason has a better shot now. If he gets a good restart, it could help catapult him up to 5th or 4th, right? If he can find a way to give Wilder a little bit of a run here. But he's still got to go through Dustin and Bobby and Danny and Stanley. I mean, he's got some drivers to get by to get to Sean.
Yeah, Shane Williams coming out of the pits now. Still looks like he's still got a decent amount of damage yet, but not black flag, so that's good. So, I mean, no meatball for him, but he's going to have to get rid of this stage. Just kind of give up these stage points to get that truck repaired, because with no fast repairs and a lot of race left, it's going to be a tall order. You need to get to the end to win, right?
You do. And Sean's got control of the field here. Let's see how this restart goes. Another good restart. This is better than the last one. We'll see if it was as good as the first one.
Yeah, I think Sean has led every
lap
so far. Let me look at the.
We got. I don't know what happened to Dustin there. Dustin run out of gas?
Blow
a motor.
I'm gonna have to go in his cockpit and see real quick.
Yeah, what happened to Dustin?
I don't.
You just don't see that.
I don't know. No, he's still going. Let me see here. All right, right next to Bobby.
Did something disconnect maybe from his system?
His throttle maybe?
Yeah, he just stopped
weird,
going.
Like he's 60% throttle all of a sudden. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Nothing on the radio chatter, huh? And look at Chris.
Nothing.
Chris decided to take tires there, I bet. And he's coming. And I did see some contact there in the back, but it looks like they were able to keep it safe.
Chris is... Well, his lap time was the same as Sean's last lap, but he has got to run. And Mason, I mean, you got 3 or 4 drivers right here in the top 4, with Bobby just there to mess with all. Well, if Bobby's a good teammate, he holds Mason up.
He's got to do something, right?
But Mason might have the pace. Bobby also being the guy he is could be like, I don't want to wreck anybody. He's just
not
here.
What Shane wants to see, I'll tell you that. Being a lap down already, seeing a top 3
in 1, 2, and 3
points. Yeah.
Here
we go.
Chris.
Make his move here on the outside.
Chris has got something going for him. Well, we just talked about it in the chat with Chris. I asked Chris if he would race him hard. You got 2 teammates right here.
There we go. I think that was the first lap. Sean Wilder didn't lead. It looks like we're going to go under caution. Is that stage right there?
It is. Stanley Hill spins out. Wow, Chris. I'm curious. Did he have fresher tires?
He had to have just taken tires. He had to have.
Did he take them then, or did he take them when he got his truck repaired? He probably took them when he got his truck repaired, which means they were about 9 or 10 laps newer.
Yeah, he had to have, because Chris hadn't pit since lap 25. So, man, we were so involved in the race, we almost didn't.
Forgot the caution. Yeah. Did he? Okay, so. Well, that was interesting.
I did not see Chris coming up in there and getting that. So,
and I had asked him, with your teammate being in here, and it came down to those 2 for the stage. Yeah.
Not a big deal to Wilder.
At his stage.
I mean, it's 1 point, from first. I mean, there's no playoff points. It's just stage points. So it's 1 point. He has the most laps led, which is I think 3 points. So, Wilder's actually in the lead right now of the season, just because.
But that was huge for Chris. Though. I mean, he found himself all the way down to 20th.
He did.
at like lap 11 or 12. He found his way to the front at the end of the stage. Good job, Chris.
Yeah, it was great racing up there. It was a good job for Wilder to
Yeah.
hang on, but now we know. I mean, we know Wilder has the set for the end now.
Yeah, I just didn't expect Chris to make a run like that. That was actually pretty impressive. Caught us by surprise. Wish we would have caught it a little sooner. We could have called it a little bit better, but still not too bad at the end of it.
All right, Shane Williams is going to get his lap back there as he goes around the pace car. He's going to, here we go. Chris is coming out. Probably did not change tires. Chris did not change tires.
No, he didn't, because I think he's down a set.
Yes, because he's way ahead of Wilder before he even got out of the pit. So,
but we had 3 of our 4 championship drivers finish 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, let's pull Chris up real quick so we don't forget this time.
Yeah, we could do that. Chris, you're up in the booth with Bryce and Sean. Heck of a run there to get yourself that stage victory after being in 20th or 21st place. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it was a wild first stage. Having that incident, and I was trying not to use my fast repair, but it just wasn't going to happen. So luckily got that second caution, able to come in and use my fast repair, and that just put me on a different tire stage from the other ones.
Right. So how many laps do you have on these tires now? Because I assume you're a fast repair down, and now 15 laps on those tires?
Yeah, that's where I'm sitting at.
Okay. So, but hopefully a caution will happen mid-stage. You can take tires again and go win stage 2. Same thing, right?
Yeah. Right. Yep. No, I mean, like I said before the race, the track feels really good. I'll have to go back and see exactly what all happened during that incident, if that was a combination of both of us just getting too close, or if I went up or if he came down, but it is what it is. But yeah, lucky enough to come back and grab a stage. That has not been my calling card this season.
Well, now's the time to change it up, man.
All right.
All right. Well, last corners here. We'll let you get back to it, and good luck to you on stage 2.
All right. Thanks.
Green flag, green flag.
All right, we are off again. Did we get those penalties passed out? Hope you're still muted, Bryce. Bobby Grady. Here's Chris. He's definitely gonna lose. He's definitely gonna lose some spots for a few laps.
We got an We got a truck. We got a single truck.
Oh, there's Mason. Mason gets turned right there. Another playoff driver gets involved in that. Let's find Mason here.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 wide. Chris was slow. It looks like he had to go 3 wide. He shows just... He didn't want to slow up because Chris is so far off the pace being on 15-lap older tires. He decided to go right there. Split it right there to try to go 3 wide.
And Mason almost...
yeah.
It could have been a lot worse. I mean, it's still significant, but that truck almost took off.
Yep, it almost flipped. Then he kind of straightens out and see if he hits that. Yeah, he hits that wall pretty hard. Looks like he's going to get pretty hard by Everly there. Not that bad. Great job by Everly to slow up there. Josh Presley almost making it through. KT, great job hitting those brakes. Probably not too terribly bad, but yeah, it looks like Mason was just trying to go around Chris and didn't want to slow up and give up that extra speed and decided to push it 3 wide. Then kind of looks like he went down on Kyle Rogers there, and yep, that was about it.
Theme of the race so far, other than the end of the stage 1, is Wilder's out front.
Yeah, then look who's Mr. Deucing it.
Bobby himself.
Well, you better pull him up there, see how he feels about being in
Yeah,
second.
let's see. Yeah, with his teammates all around him and what his plan is. Let's get him up here. Bobby, you're up in the booth here with Bryce and Sean. You found yourself towards the front of the pack the whole race, so obviously you got a couple of teammates that are fighting for the championship. So what's your strategy? Because we know you're fast, so what are you trying to do?
Just trying to help my teammates win a championship. That's the whole goal, and try to stay out of trouble. I've had some bad luck the last few races, across a couple divisions. Just trying to keep nose clean and help those guys.
Which one?
I
can't say.
This is not. Don't worry, this isn't live. It's not being recorded.
Yeah, okay.
You should feel right at home being in the deuce position.
That's right, I do. And I've helped both of them a little bit, but having teammates sure helps a whole bunch strategy-wise.
So if you have a chance to win the race, are you going for the win?
Well, of course. I mean, that's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we want to know.
Yeah, forget them.
Well,
Right.
we're gonna let you get back after it. Good
All right.
luck and have fun, okay?
All right, guys. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Bobby.
Set it right here.
Well, it looks like we got one more lap. They were double fouled up. I could have given them a couple more minutes or a little bit longer, but
Well, that's all right. He probably didn't want to talk to us any longer. He has had a bad run of luck the last handful of races. So.
yes, Bobby consistently for qualifying, pace, all that. He's as fast as anybody in this league, or all of HVRL. It's just putting it all together all the time.
That is a skill in itself.
Yeah, it is. It is. He's right now. He's got a 30.19, and then Everly has the fastest lap at a 30.18, which those 2 laps are pretty much faster than, or noticeably faster than everybody else. Wilder with a 30.23. Race pace and racecraft and staying safe, though, that's the name of the game.
Running all these series, they really all run together. Which track do we have next here for these truck series guys?
For the trucks, I'll tell you here 1 second. I don't want to misspeak on it.
It was a pretty easy championship 4, I believe.
Schedule. Nashville.
Nashville Super Speedway. Yep,
And then Homestead.
Yep. Here we go.
Here we
Green
go.
flag. Yes.
Wilder's got control of the field. Let's see this restart. Oh, it's a great restart. It's a really good restart.
I guess he's not counting down for Bobby, but then you don't want to count down for Bobby because then Chris is right behind Bobby. Yeah, so you kind of. Yeah. But Chris is on older tires, so, and you definitely see, but now Brad Dorr got around, so.
I mean, Wilder got almost a half-second lead off that restart. Bobby's going to get Brad here on the inside. He's got a good run.
Oh, yeah.
We got Chris.
Great restarts, for sure.
We got Chris in 5th. Just curious on those tires. We're going to see if these guys can stay green. We'll see how these tires for Chris play out. Because we know they're a little older than everybody. They've got to be, right?
Right.
Got Brandon Dayoff kind of lurking back there, someone we haven't talked about tonight. One of those drivers that can put the pressure on you. If this race stays like this, I mean, Sean doesn't really have a whole lot to worry about. If he's just sitting out there running the lead, and he's just out there in clean air and not having to worry about other trucks wrecking into him, he just hold this way, be a good night of racing for him, especially with Bobby just sitting back there protecting it. But he's got Chris. Chris just set his fastest lap at a 30:23.
Wow, that's
Track.
yeah, on those older tires. But yeah, I mean, they are going to start equalizing. It looks like now they start equalizing. I think that caution was actually helped him out more than anybody else.
Yep.
Matthew Chase trying to work his way back up there after getting that little incident there at the end.
Chris has got a little bit of a run on Brad.
Oh, Everly got into the side of Dayhoff, and Dayhoff got into Matthew Chase, and that actually straightened him out. That was really close.
Everly said it was on him.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
But thank goodness they were able to keep it straight there. But as our championship contenders go, we have Sean Wilder here in first.
Bobby in second and Chris in third. That's
Chris is in
3
third
K&W
for our championship. Then now we're going to go down to Mason Connell in 10th, working his way back up. Then we have Shane Williams off pace, 19th. Definitely some damage on that truck. I'm not sure. He's one lap down. He's really hoping for caution, get his lucky dog, and get a little bit of that damage done. Hoping not to go another lap down.
Danny Gross looking to make this interesting. He's getting past Door here. Danny with the fastest lap last lap on track. Well, I'm wondering if the tires or if Chris pushed too hard, but he's starting to fall off pace here from Bobby and Sean. We'll see how this plays out over the next couple of laps, but Danny's going to get a run on Chris here. He's going to pass him, I think, pretty easy, either this lap or next lap.
Well, this isn't the end-all be-all because they're still going to have to pit. Chris is going to have to short pit, though.
Yeah, he is.
That will actually, I think that'll benefit him because he's going to take a set. Those other guys might not. Do
you pit under green or do you just ride it out as long as you can? Because I know, but if there's a caution, so what I'm saying is does he pit now or does he just hope for a caution?
Not Chris. I think Chris has to short pit for the tire difference.
Yeah, because he's falling off pretty noticeably now.
Right. I think everybody else should go until they run out because I don't think if you plan on taking tires and you didn't take tires at the stage break, I think you come in. Don't try to milk it out. If you're Wilder or somebody that was on the same strategy as most people, yes, I would stay out and use all my fuel that I could.
Bobby and Sean are about 0.2 of a second faster than the pack right now. Which for Sean, that's if they just stay out and everybody stays out and they're running, a 1/4 of a second a lap faster, just stay out and increase that lead. Basically, it's huge on your pit stop. He's gaining such an advantage right now on the pit stop by having that cushion. Yeah, he was almost 1/2 second a lap faster than Chris that last lap.
All right, yep. It looks like we have, 19 laps left now?
Yeah.
Kean Fry here, currently 12th sitting here battling with Stanley Hill. Aaron
Yeah,
Boat.
Chris has got a pit. I mean, he's got Mason's going to be passing him soon. It was something you might want to watch for. Mason's actually right there with Sean in terms of lap times. He's the only one. Even Bobby's falling off.
There's Bloodworth. Looks like he's back to normal. Oh, is Bobby going in? Nope, he's just really off pace there.
Mason just got past the 53, so two of our championship trucks just swap positions there. Chris has fallen off a little bit, but he did get that stage 1 victory, so all in all, that's a solid result for him so far.
Yeah,
but like you said, he's got to find a way to minimize the position loss here. And
yeah, I mean, you're only 17 down. I mean, I would do it now because you're going to run out of laps to start getting your position back. You have to assume it's going to stay green, right? I mean, I do.
Yeah, now you do, especially. They got 15 laps to go till the end of the stage. Trucks are spread out pretty good right now. Granted, he's not looking at the track the way we are, but still, the trucks are spread out. I mean, you're falling off pace pretty good. He's a 31.74 where everybody else is in the 2s and the 4s. So his pace is just pushing him further and further back from those top trucks. Chase is getting ready to pit.
All right. Yep. Some of these guys are. Yep, there he goes right now. Like he's going in clean there. Now we're on Chris last pit on. Well, they all pit on 39. Oh, I get. Ooh, Wilder almost kills that wall. He got it sideways coming out of the corner. I think he just got it with his bumper. I mean, just enough to spark it up and keep on going.
Sean has had a pretty easy race so far tonight.
Boy, he has.
Just out there turning laps. I mean, he's got a 3-second lead on the next title contender. And he's got his teammate behind him, and then anybody that would be a challenger right now would be Danny, which is almost 2 full seconds behind him.
Wilder has led 58, going on 59 laps right now.
Wow.
Who else is pitting? Nobody else pitting, huh?
Nope.
Chris is going to try to just hang on for all he's got, I guess. But they're all going to have to go in for a splash and go.
I think he's hoping for a yellow stop caution. But
yeah, but now even if you take tires with what, about 10 to go here?
Yeah, and he's 0.3 off of the leader that last lap.
They got to remember, pits is going to be closed 2 laps prior, too, so they definitely don't want to run into that where you have to pit 2 laps ago and get a penalty.
Chris is pitting now.
There we go.
Dayoff's pitting. You start to see some trucks coming down pit road.
I just think, like, I don't know, maybe Chris is trying to save it to the end. I just felt like I probably would undercut it more and got his tires and went for it, and then he could have had enough laps. But now, even if he takes tires, he doesn't have enough laps to make up that lead that Wilder already created on him now.
Well, especially, I mean, he was in 3rd place, and once he started falling away from the pack there, I think he should have, like you said, he should have short pitted, just to try to keep pace.
Yep, Chris did not get tires.
Wow.
So he's going to try to milk it out and have a set, get it at stage and be on the same set. He just had to give up any stage points this stage.
Our leader's going to be coming into the pit. This is an important pit stop for him. These are the things that have to be practiced. Yeah, as you can see, he gets a little sideways.
Yep, getting sideways. Got to woe it down to, 60 or so there?
Yeah.
55. Yep, it looks like Bobby came in. KT's got the lead right now. KT's going to lead him a lap. Whole bunch shuffling around on the board here, with about 7 to go on the stage.
Curious to see if it's a splash and go or, oh, Sean overdrove his box. I think Sean might struggle to beat the one truck out.
Oh,
Bobby
got him, but he really got aggressive there.
Oh,
no.
Sean.
Oh no, cold
That's
tires.
unsafe.
Yep, cold.
Is that unsafe?
I don't know. I don't think he crossed it.
Here, I could tell. Let me see.
I don't see a black for him, so it looks
I do not either.
Okay. He
That was
must have
close.
just missed it. Yeah, yep. He
close.
heated up. Yeah, I don't like heating up the tires like that, peeling out of the box, just because it gets even more loose coming out. But he was really trying to get ahead of Bobby there. Almost made a mistake, but so did Bobby. So.
What's interesting
I'll
is
tell you what, I think KT did come in the pit on that last. He pit on 44.
pitting out. He's pitting now.
Oh, so close. About to say he last pit on 44. I thought.
Yeah, him and then
John Shields is going to have to pit soon.
Yeah, but Danny Gross, what did he do differently in his pit stop? Because he's got a significant lead on Sean. 3.2 seconds. Did he just splash and go?
I'm not sure what the gap is.
Because Sean had a 2-second lead on Danny, and now Danny has.
Well, he probably didn't
3
slide in the box. He also
That
didn't
helps.
get loose coming out either.
Yeah. Yep, that helps. I mean, that's.
He also could have took the exact amount and not totally filled up his truck, which Wilder may have too. But
Yeah, Dan. So as much as Sean's dominated this race, he's not going to win either one of the stages.
yeah, yep, kind of a odd scenario here.
Yeah, he's dominated this race.
Noah Tills has pitted as well, so he's looking
Yeah,
good
yes.
too. Let's see the gap there. He is about 2.3 seconds in front of Wilder, and I don't think Noah Tills is going to be passed either. So Wilder's probably going to get third that stage. And look at Chris, though. Chris somehow made up a little bit of ground, and he's in 7th. And I believe he went in around 11th or so, didn't he?
Yeah, that's about right. Somewhere around there.
I think Matthew Chase will probably give him a stage point. He's probably going to try to fight Everly off behind him and not pass Chris right here. Being a teammate, he probably will not pass.
Get ready to tell these guys pits are closed.
Yep, go ahead and I'll close them. All right, I close them for you. You are going to get the caution, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Interesting.
Third place.
Mason's in 5th too, so we got our championship drivers have all done pretty well. I mean, even
And
Shane
look.
had pace at the beginning.
But look, this is what I wanted to see. Now here's Everly back in the 6th, our pole sitter. So he might have something to say about this win. Chris is in 7th, but he has a gaggle coming behind him. Red
He does.
Bull's probably going to take that position away. It looks like he's just faster right now.
Right, yeah, I wonder if Brad took tires because he's noticed he did take tires. He's a full second faster than the second fastest guy, which is Bobby.
Yeah. And here we go with Danny Gross coming to win stage 2.
And let me know. Crosses the line.
And go ahead.
Yellow flag is out.
So we have Danny Gross winning stage 2. It'll be good to talk to him. A little different perspective of this race. And then you can find out how he got up front. Noah Tills got 2nd here. Sean Wilder still got good stage points in 3rd. Bobby Grady in 4th. Mason Connell was able to work his way back up to P5. Daniel Everly in 6th. Brad Dorr in 7th. Chris Weiniger in 8th. Corey Moore in 9th. Good paint job today there, Mr. Corey. And Matthew Chase in 10th.
Shane Williams, our 4th driver on the champion round of 4, is 7 laps down. So he's got himself behind the 8 ball tonight after winning back-to-back races. We saw he had the pace early on, but just got himself in some trouble a couple times. The 76 laps down already. This race has gone pretty quick, it feels like.
Well, they will, and there's not too many cautions, right?
Yeah.
Watch KT on the roof cam get his pit stop done. Rights go up, rights go down, left sides go up, and away he goes. All right, let's get Danny Gross up in here.
Let's do it.
Don't forget those IPLs.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him up, and then I'll work on the IPLs.
Oh, awesome.
Danny Gross, you're up here in the booth with Sean and Bryce. Congratulations on the Stage 2 win. Tell us about it. I mean, you were 3 seconds behind Sean when he went into the pit.
It was my entrance pit road, really. Like, I nailed that on a dime and just getting into pit road and just getting the right amount of fuel to get me to the end.
Man, I should be doing this for a living. I called it. That's exactly what I said. I said, I guarantee he had just enough amount of fuel he was added. Maybe Wilder did too. Wilder slid past his box a little bit, got loose coming out as well. And then, boom, and then 5-second difference right there. Getting in and getting out of pit road can really make a huge difference on green flag pit stop for sure. But how's your race going so far? Are you enjoying it?
It's going great. Definitely been enjoying it. Enjoying running out front with these guys. Wilder has a fast truck. Mason has a wild car. So it's going to be interesting in this final stage.
It most definitely is. Well, good luck to you. Hopefully we get to talk to you at least in the top 3. Maybe another win for you, man.
Appreciate it, boys.
All right.
Good luck, Danny. I got him.
Thank you.
Yep.
We need to extend or anything?
Nope. I think we're good.
You the man.
Just Shane needed to catch up there. Looks like he's caught up.
Let's go to full size. Let's see. Williams, yep, 6 laps down. Vogt is 1 lap down. Where is...
Green, green, green.
Got John Shields with the restart. He's out on...
Yeah, I want to say John Shields, he last pit on lap 71, so I'm going to guess he took tires then.
Yeah, he's not too bad in terms of his tires should be
warmed up and ready to roll.
Yeah, he should be able to run some decent laps here, and we'll see what it does for him. It'll be when it stays green and we get 12, 15 laps, and we'll see the difference probably.
Brad Door's kind of been up there.
Well, and then you have Sean, Mason, and Chris all right with each other right now. So 3 of our 4 champion drivers. You've got 8th, 9th, and 10th. Was shuffling a little bit. What?
Here we go.
Yeah,
We are catching up now, and now we're about to watch the race. Danny Gross looks like no-tails going on the inside of Corey Moore. Brad Door on the outside as they go into corner 1 here.
3 wide.
Ooh, man, if
Three
I was
wide
Danny,
again.
I'd be really scared right now. Don't touch,
Yep.
don't touch. He's going to go ahead and follow Bobby. Might give a little bit of a bump. Nope, Danny goes ahead and decides probably wisely to back off a little bit. Don't want him going in the corner there. Corey Moore looks like he was drifting up, had to let off a little bit. Wilder smartly goes to the outside. He'll probably get a run there.
Bobby's going to have a run on Brad this lap. Probably be able to take the lead. Noah Tills just turned his fastest lap of the race.
John Shields really pinched him down there in the corner. Bobby did a really good job to stay down there on the white line there.
He did. Bobby's got the pace though right now.
Definitely does
You got
it.
Danny.
Yep,
Danny's coming in.
There's Bobby Grady.
Wa-
Gets to finally lead a lap here. There we go. First lap he led. What are you doing out front, Bobby? Some more laps led for Bobby. Add to the season total there. John Shields doing a great job staying up with these top guys here. With
Yeah.
just a handful of lap older tires there. Daniel Eberle still got the fastest lap.
And he was our pole sitter, just had the penalty for the EOL, so he's going to be one to watch for. He's found himself back up here in the top 5. He's got Wilder right behind him.
But here it is. Wilder finally finds himself in some traffic though. Let's see if he can navigate with that dirty air on his truck. So
That pit
it might
stop
be a whole
really
different
messed him
ball
up.
game. We have Chris back here in 9th. I feel like he likes to play some of the longer game here. So we have 77, so we're looking about what, 105 or so?
Yeah, we got 40 laps to go in the race.
Yeah,
They're
so
about 8 laps into this.
They have to make it to at least lap 99 or 100 before they can pit so they can hit their window.
Yeah, I'm going to say
Chris does a little crossover there on Brad Dorr.
Wilder's going to get the run on Shields here on the inside. Bobby just out there leading the race. It's shown tonight that if you can get out in the lead on this track with the clean air, it just makes it so much easier. Everybody who's led has just kind of stayed out there by themselves until the end of stage 1.
Yeah, Danny Gross is definitely catching them. Danny Gross is definitely faster right now.
He is.
But
This will be interesting between Bobby and Danny here.
100% will be interested. I'm definitely going to see who's taking care of their tires, though. Bobby Gross just barely hits the wall a little bit there going into corner 1.
You got Sean and Mason have single filed themselves out for 5th and 6th. 2 of our champion drivers. See, and here comes Chris. Chris has got a run now. I don't know if he was just kind of sitting back saving a little bit, but
Chris is definitely more of the long runner type of driver. You know, and I think Mason out of the 4 might be one of the better short run stint guys.
yeah. It's just, can he keep the tires underneath him? We've seen it. We've talked about it.
But I think as the race goes on, it's more of a Chris and Wilder, the longer it stays green, kind of a race. But Mason's doing a pretty good job right now. He got that incident early, was able to battle his way back, and here he is right now in 6th place. So,
Well, yeah, you've got 3 of your 4 championship drivers in 5th, 6th, and 7th. It's not the first time we've said that tonight. The 3 of them are back to back to back in terms of positioning. Wilder's going to be battling Noah Tills here. Noah's taking the high side.
yeah, he's been battling with him for about 2 or 3 laps already. He just can't quite. He gets on the inside, and Noah's really running that high line very well, and then he's really getting an exit, as we'll watch here in 1 and 2, which is my preferred line, because you really get that outside run. You can see the speed difference there.
Yeah, and we're about 13 laps. We're going to see these tires will start to come into play here in terms of tire management the next couple of laps. You'll start to see the difference if it stays green.
These two battling side by side, Waller and
Is-
Till.
is-
So then here's
is-
Mason snuck up right up onto him now.
Yeah, Mason loves it. Yeah, those two battling is just helping Mason out. Chris is kind of falling off pace here. I don't know what's happened. It is. Looks like Wilder. Oh, Wilder off.
Yep.
He got tight there. That's from battling with Noah for so long. Those tires just got too much temperature in them, and he couldn't keep it off the wall. I don't know that he got any damage from that other than some sheet metal, but it definitely affected his run. It's going to take him a couple laps to get that pace back at least. And
Yeah, Mason was just kind of catty-cornered off of Wilder there, but also behind him a little bit. And I think if you get that certain area, you really these trucks will get kind of tight coming off the corner.
And it just goes to show you what we were talking about earlier with Sean. He the race was so easy for him. He's just out there turning laps, clean air, nothing to worry about. And now we see the difference. He's got trucks around him. He's having to try to get around people, and he's actually falling back a little bit.
Well, yeah.
Meanwhile, Bobby and Danny are just out there turning laps.
Yeah, I mean, it's a whole different ball game when Chris. Chris
Yeah.
was drifting up a little bit. I thought we were going to make contact between teammates there.
Yeah, Sean on the
Chris
wall
gets
again.
into the wall again, and I think in between our broadcasting there, look at all three teammates going 3 wide there.
Yeah.
Wilder probably wisely says, I do not want part of that.
If I'm Sean, I'm going to short. He needs to find something here because he is struggling. He is down to 10th place now after dominating tonight. I don't know if he just drove those tires off and he just melted them and they're not going to come back. But he has not have the pace that he's had all night, anywhere close to it now. So he's going to want to pit at that lap 99, 100, 101, right?
Yes, for sure. If not, yeah, earlier the better, maybe, just to get a jump.
Yeah.
But then if there's a late caution, you're kind of at a disadvantage because everybody's going to have newer tires than you. So you really have to feel the race out. Do you think it's going to continue under green or not?
Well,
I had the same problem. I was dominating in Nashville Super Speedway in another league last year. I mean, dominating like the first 40 laps. So then I got a bad pit. I was off in the back, and I never made my way back up front again. I was just so better out front than I was in traffic, and it's a whole different ball game, especially when you have the competition up and down the field like they do here in trucks.
Yeah, yep. And Sean just lost another position. He's down to 11th. You just wonder how much his tires got affected from trying to get around Noah.
Or did those 3 wall taps there really give him a little bit of damage?
Yeah, could have a little bit of damage and even more tire wear, tire heat.
I'm sure he was feeling real good about himself those first 2 stages, man. Then
Yeah, he's fallen down to 12th place. He just can't. He might be he's the slowest truck on track.
Yeah.
He is the slowest truck on track.
Wow. I mean, at some point, I'm sure he's just waiting.
Yeah, he's waiting for that fuel window.
Yeah, he's got to wait for the fuel window because he is coming out way too hard of corner forward, almost hitting the wall every time.
And everybody's running him down. Every truck is running him down and just passing him with ease. So something's happened.
I will see if we can't get. I don't see any front damage on his right. I don't see any rear. Like, he may have just hugged that bottom pushing too hard and just really wore out his tires.
The tires, yeah. I've done it before where you're just pushing and you don't think you're hurting your tires too much. You obviously don't want to just sit there and race like that the whole race, but a couple, 2-3 laps, I can do this, no problem. And then out of nowhere, your vehicle it loses its tires and you just can't get them back.
Okay, let me ask you this. Of these top 3, you have Bobby, Mr. Deuce. The guy can't get over the hump and win a truck race, right? You have Danny Gross, which won stage 2, has great pit stop abilities, right? But in third, you have Daniel Everly, and they're all close to each other. Penalty to start the race was our pole sitter. Who do you have your bets on out of these 3?
I'm going to go with Danny just because this is going to be a green green flag pit stop, and that he showed what he did on his pit stop and what it was able to do for him. I mean, 5 or 6 seconds he gained on that pit stop.
Yeah, that was huge.
And
if he has another
Wilder
good
is
one.
pitting now.
Yeah, he had to have, because he knew something was up, and he knows whether it's tires or damage because of his spotters for sure. But yeah, no, I mean, I could see Bobby pulling this one out. I could see Danny having great pit stop, grabbing the lead again, and I could see Daniel Everly just catching these guys.
Yeah, I mean, from a pure driving standpoint, you ask me anytime, I will say Bobby's as good as anybody in HVRL, like in terms of putting down a lap when he needs to on any track at any given time. But it's all the other little things that matter, and Danny's shown tonight that he can do the little extra thing to gain him some positioning. Bobby's got to prove that, so that's what I'm going to go with Danny. So we got the two. So our three lead trucks are coming in now.
All right, definitely be interesting here. Let's see if maybe Bobby will slow Danny up. Maybe Danny, because Danny probably likes going. Oh, there go. Ooh, Bobby, slow it down, Bobby.
And Danny, I mean, Danny just passed him on pit road. If he didn't get a speeding penalty, just exactly what we were talking about there, his ability to get onto pit road. As long as, well, let me look and see if.
Yeah,
Danny definitely gained. Danny got a black flag.
Oh no.
That just so. Bobby definitely has the net advantage here.
Okay, but Everly, he has that qualifying speed, so let's see what Bobby can do here.
He does. Bobby got into his pit.
Did Everly take 2?
Everly did just take 2. He had to have, because Bobby got in his pit box clean and before him. This is interesting.
Everly,
We got
37-second pit stop. Bobby Grady, 41.
39, 41. So that's the difference of 2 tires, which is fine. I think 20 laps in, you're going to see a difference, though, with the 4 tires. For sure.
I think about 12 or 13 laps, I think you're going to see Bobby start making ground. As long as he's patient and he's not pushing it, I think he can chase him down.
Well, what's crazy is it goes to show you the undercut, because here we have Brandon Dayoff, Corey Moore, KT, and Noah all were significantly behind the one truck, and now they are leading him. So, and that's the advantage of an undercut sometimes.
Yep. But now we have Daniel Everly back in the lead now. Looks like everybody just made their pits. Yep, and Bobby Grady is in 5th right now.
So
1.3 behind. But he's
I'm
already
gonna have to.
them.
Yeah, did they not take tires? Can you see what their pit stop time was? Because
41, 40, 42, 41. No, those guys took tires.
Oh, they took tires. Yeah, I was gonna say
but Grady already shaved off a half a second from Everly.
He did. He just did a 30-27. Mason did a 30-47. Why did Everly do a 31-19? What happened to him? He must have went into the wall. Something happened to Everly. Did he?
No,
those 2 tires.
Yeah, those 2 tires
they're
are probably
fighting each other.
Slick right now. It's going to take him 2 or 3 laps. I think he has enough speed. He could have taken 4 here. But now it looks like Mason got around Bobby.
Mason was ahead of Bobby.
Oh, okay.
He got ahead of him on the pit stop strat. Bobby probably just didn't come down on pit road fast enough, or something happened. But
Mason
definitely net gained. Yeah, and Daniel is showing that those 2 tires. I'm just not a fan of 2 tires, and it's showing right now.
It works on some tracks, but you really have to get in there and practice it to really see how many laps you can go, how many laps they really take to come to temp, than what you can really do. If it's like an 8 lap to go, stop, green flag, stop, then maybe you can get away with it. But 20 something, I don't think there's any way I would have done 2 right there.
Yeah, it wasn't a net gain. It was definitely a net loss.
Right, and he wasn't that far. He was in the leader contention, so.
Yeah, he's 0.6 of a second slower than these guys last lap. That's significant. Now it's come down a little bit. He was 0.4 that lap, but.
Go Shane Williams, not the best race tonight. Got involved in a few extra things. Ran out of fast repair. Probably finally got all of his damage done, but he's multiple laps down. 7 exactly. As Bobby Mason are going. And we have Sean Wilder, and it looks like Chris is in 6th. Sean Wilder's in 7th, right behind him, though. Let's see if Sean could chase him down.
Yeah,
Right
it's going to be interesting.
here. And Matthew Chase behind that. They're in 8th. Matthew Chase having a good couple last few races for himself as well.
This race is going to be interesting between Bobby and Mason because they are going to drive. If it stays green like this, they're going to drive away from the pack a little bit. Noah might be able to stay
All right, but what
somewhat
Bobby
close.
has
but-
to do here is stay behind him and just be easy on your tires, and you'll be able to pass him easy with 5 laps left. See, but Bobby's trying to do it now.
Yeah, and he's got to force Mason into a mistake and make Mason overdrive his truck and wear those tires. But Mason's worked all year on, because we've talked to him about it, we've criticized him about it, about saving tires. So it's going to be interesting. Bobby's aggressive right here. Is Mason letting him by, or is Bobby just got that much more pace?
Well, being
Mason
Mason,
say, "Go."
you know where Sean and Chris is. Do you force it for a win? You know?
Yeah,
Or do
yeah,
you-
but he's got. Where I was going with it, he's got plenty of time left. There's still 14 laps left. Did he just let Bobby by there and say, "You drive your tires off, I'll get you the last 3 or 5 laps"?
He sure could have.
Was-
I mean, I would have.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if I was Bobby,
Uh-oh.
there's a yellow flag. Some people are gonna. Oh yeah, anybody with tires left are gonna come in. It looks like it was Trenton Bestgrove here. Let's find out what happened. Unfortunately for Bobby, that kind of sucks for Bobby and Mason there.
Yeah, but they're going to stay out.
They need to come. If they have a set, they need to come in, because all those other people are going to be coming
You think
in.
they've got an extra set?
I mean, you have so many in this league now with 4.
Yeah.
Let's see. It looks like Trenton. Oh yeah, just got loose.
He just
he didn't hit
he
the
got
wall,
he got
but it
loose.
looks like, yep.
Did the
got
44
loose. No, I don't
44
think
get
so.
him?
It looks like he just got loose coming out of the corner. Goes up,
Yeah.
kisses the wall a little bit, stops on track, and there it is.
Yeah, it looked like he was
No,
drifting
yeah,
for a little
it did.
while.
No, I think
Oh,
everybody.
he did. Presley did get into him.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah,
Just coming out
but
of
it's
the corner, I guess.
he got into him because the 3 truck, lost momentum.
Oh, okay. Okay, but that's what made him go around.
Yeah,
fully
exactly.
Around. Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. No, I don't think the top couple are going to come in, but I also don't think they're going to win if they don't. Yep, there you go. Get in there, Bobby. Get in there. There you go. Because everybody probably has a set left, because you get 4 extra. So everybody has a set left. You have to take them
Yeah.
now. You have to,
Yep.
or else you're just going to get ran over with 15 laps left.
Well, and then you've got Chris and Sean back there in 6th and 7th. You got Mason in 2nd. Bobby's a spoiler here.
Danny stayed out. There's a few guys that stayed out, so
Bobby nailed his pit box. Sean nailed his pit box. Mason just splash and go.
ooh, he's just going for
That's
positions.
interesting.
Hopefully he didn't just take 2. I'm sure all these guys are taking 4, right? There's Bobby going out.
I saw-
Gonna get in front of Noah. Chris looks
Did
like
Bobby-
he's gonna get ahead of Sean.
What was Bobby's pit stop and Sean and Chris's pit stop?
They're all 41, 42.
So they took 4 tires. Mason definitely did not take tires. That's
Mason,
interesting.
32 second. He didn't take any tires.
He just splashing. He is going to be up against it once this thing gets going green.
Well, good thing for him is he's gonna have well, I mean, there's 4 or 5. Let's see, Stanley. Oh, Danny's a lap down. Danny must got caught a lap down on the pit
He
side.
got that.
Oh, he got the
remember,
black
he got
flag.
that black flag. Yep.
Okay, well, he can come back a little bit with it.
Well, and then KT. What did
So-
KT do on his pit strategy?
Stanley is going to get there. KT pit, but it looks like 36 seconds. So he either took 2 or just a long fuel.
Yep.
So we're going to have Mason, KT, and Bobby. So Bobby's looking good. Noah, Daniel Everly, Wilder, Chris Weininger, Corey Moore, and Kean Fry.
They're going to have about 10 laps. And if they stay green for 10 laps, it's going to be awfully hard for Mason will not be able to keep the 1 truck behind him. It just will not. It's just not going to happen. I mean,
No,
that's it.
but who's going to get through? Bobby or Noah? Or Everly or Chris or Sean? Like, you have You have 2 slower guys down at the bottom because KT didn't take 4. Well, no, never mind. You're going to have 1 because Stanley. Wait, who didn't? Okay, yeah. So Stanley, Mason, and KT are kind of. No, I'm sorry.
Bobby's been fast all night.
Yeah, so those 3 don't have fresh tires, the top 3. So who's going to hold who up? Is Mason? Bobby, I think, is preferable line because we know Mason is definitely a front runner. He could probably, hopefully. But Hill has the box, so he has control of the field. So
he does, and we're going to have.
So Bobby might get slowed up a little bit here, and it might be a little bit of a cluster as we
get ready to go green.
Here. Yeah, 12 laps to go. Now Bobby has that high side. He's definitely going to lose some ground going in the corner, but I think with those tires, he's really going to.
Yeah, he's going to have the pace for it once we get a lap or 2 in.
Definitely.
Everly's going to be his biggest challenge. I think.
KT's trying to squeeze it down. He's trying to force it in there.
We got Sean and Chris making a run. Is Bobby?
Everly really made out well there. He really picked the right line.
Really tight here.
Wilder back in the mid. Mason really got shoveled down.
We got Chris is going to get the run on Sean on the inside here.
Ooh, Noah's trying to stick his nose in for 3 wide there.
Mason's going to get hung out. That not having fresh tires is going to really hurt him. You're going to see him fall off.
Yeah, you will. I don't know. So I think it's Everly's to lose. I mean, I know KT's up there, but Everly did have a qualifying time. So
he did. No, Noah's has won this year. Noah has showed pace. He does have fresh tires.
Top 5 guys have won.
Yep.
So. Yeah, battle of these winners there. Wilder's going to continue to run that high side there and see if that pans out for him by the end as we come with 8 to go. Boy, this is getting exciting, Mr. Tucker.
It is. Oh, the 44 goodness. Truck. Goodness, that was a hard wreck. The 44, what happened to him?
Now, I think if you're Chris and, well, see, now Mason needs to go in and change tires. Was that Presley?
Oh, Presley and Dorr.
Okay, all right, he's already in the pits. Let me just check. Let me see what happened here. All right, Presley and Dorr are on the apron. Stanley Hill's coming up. Dorr is exiting the apron now. Yeah, Presley, when you take an apron, you have to come back on the track safely. Nobody else has to let you on the track. That is the bad part about taking the apron because you're off the racing surface and you have to yield properly coming back on the racing surface. And I just don't think he knew Dorr had quite the run there. And just kind of looks like he kind of came up into him. And Dorr doesn't have to move one lick. But I'm not a fan of taking the cut very often. I don't like how it upsets my truck.
Yeah, exactly. It definitely upsets your truck.
I feel like over time it just wears out the tires a little bit more. It may not even be nothing to it, but I just don't like the feel of it.
I agree with you. You can feel it in the truck or the car. I mean, depends on what you're driving, but yeah, you get down there on that flat surface and get off the bank surface and then force it at 160, 80 miles an hour to go from a flat surface to a bank surface. Yeah, I mean, it's more, more stress on everything.
Not to mention what we just seen there too can happen because they don't have to let you back up on the track, and that's going to be more your fault than anything. But now we have Matthew Chase, Danny Gross coming in the pits, probably going to get some tires here.
KT's on a pretty good stretch. He won our Gen 6 race on Monday last week, and here he is at the front, giving him a chance at trucks.
I know. This was this season he's won already, right? Or was that last season?
I think he has won in trucks this year.
Okay.
Probably pull it up.
Was last season or not?
Pull it up real quick here.
I know he won one last season.
He does not have he has a pole.
Okay.
He does not have a win.
Okay.
No win in trucks this year.
Okay, it was last season. I want to say he won at Texas or something like that, but well, that'll be good. Get another winner on the board. Hopefully, they don't beat our season 2 record of 13 different winners. But I think we're at 9 right now.
We're at 9. Yeah, we had 13 last season.
13.
Jeez, did you have 2 or 3?
I had 3. I won the very last race of the season.
That's right. We both had 3. A couple guys with 2.
Yep, and a whole bunch
of guys 1.
Yeah, awesome competitive league. I don't want to change anything in this truck league. It has been our
No.
bread and butter. It's been awesome. These races are awesome. I'm gonna call it next
Sunday
season.
night.
Hopefully you're back with me.
Yep, I
All
can
right.
definitely do it.
Awesome.
I miss racing the trucks, but did
I
it to
do.
myself. So
I do too. I know Andy didn't walk away with any hardware, man.
that's all right. Remember, I just started racing Oval when I came with you guys. I didn't know anything about it. Didn't know what I was doing, and found a way to have a good season. So
That's right. Once
that's something.
Once we get 5 or 6 years into this, we're gonna have a whole series for winners.
Yeah, and that ARCA series gained some traction. Guys are getting better. I mean, obviously it's the rookie series, and there's still issues. But if you look at week 1 versus now, and some of those drivers have even had some success in the other series. So, kind of the farm system. That's what they do.
That's exactly what it is. That's why it's in a whole different Discord, right?
Yep.
So you get these guys, of course there's going to be some learning curves and things like that. Then get up here in the main Discord and series and, get to have these stage races and playoffs, and it's a lot more fun. I'm really excited to watch these ARCA guys progress from new to working up the ranks. I think it'll be awesome to watch.
For sure. Oh, and here we go, Green KT with the jump. He didn't get a great jump. Noah's right on his bumper, but Everly's got that run maybe on the outside sooner than you'd expect.
Yeah, but I think because that outside is a little bit slower on the start, I'm curious to see how much of a run Bobby's going to get here. Noah's got to be careful there. Noah likes pushing it 3 wide there. Got to be real
He
careful.
does. Bobby's just got to be patient here. He's got time. But he's got his teammate Chris right behind him, who's fighting for the championship. But Bobby wants that win in trucks.
Oh, I know he does.
He's got to be careful here.
Now, does Chris want a 3rd win?
I don't know. He's either, if he gets a 3rd win or he wins the championship, it's
done for Bobby, or Chris. But how could you not, right? If it comes down to the line, how can you not?
Yeah, you always, you play to win the game, right? As the old football coach would say, you play to win the game, and that's you race to win. Oh, they're getting a little.
Yeah, Bobby, I know, got on the apron just a little bit. Matthew Chase looks like he's coming out of the pits. He may have. Oh, Matthew Chase decides to stay low there. Good idea.
Bobby yelled over the comms to not come on the track. Bobby wants this win. We're going to be coming to the green or the white flag here. You're going to see some really hard driving. I would not be surprised.
Grass there, final lap.
Yeah,
I don't think it's Bobby's. Bobby's definitely going to lose.
Oh no! Chris, you had Sean, Chris, and Bobby.
Ooh, Noah Tills, KT side by side though.
Noah's going to have to run off that high side.
But here's Wilder. Don't count Wilder out. Wilder's going to try to cut it low. He's probably going to exit a little bit high. See if he can stick it down low here.
He's going to try to split him. Oh, he's not. He's going to get away with it.
Did he? Yes,
Sean
he did.
Wilder.
Sean Wilder.
Did they count that win? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, they do. Now let's go all the way to the back. Let's find out what happened to Chris first here. And then
Wilder did win it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Wilder did win it there. He held his line. Noah looks like he came down, but we will take another look at that.
1/10 of a second and 0.02 of a second between second and third.
All right, we will watch Bobby here. See, Bobby gets in the grass. He gets both tires in the grass, almost half his truck in the grass. Really slows everything up. I think it was really probably the root cause of that because they had the force to go 3 wide there. Which sucks because they're all teammates. Wilder's just sitting there holding his line.
Yeah.
And then, Chris really doesn't. Chris comes up kind of just, which they were fine, but then Bobby, with his being in the dirt, kind of is there on the bottom as well. Chris gets a little bit decent stage points though. Chris is able to still keep it going straight. May pass more at the end. And we'll watch this deal with Wilder, Noah, and KT racing at it. I knew Wilder was going to get a real good run here.
Yeah, Chris just kind of got in the middle on that, a little bit behind you on that part of it, but.
Oh no, it looks like Wilder probably does come up and get Noah, and I thought Noah may have came down a little bit, but it looks like Wilder. Yes, just the slightest neck code, but may have still hit anyway.
Well, he's just trying to split them there, is what he's trying to do.
He was trying to keep it down and probably get a run there. But nevertheless, Sean Wilder able to win there. Looks like Everly got third. Where did KT get sixth? Well, as long as they know top three to the broadcast waiting booth. Nobody.